lack credibility. You do visa, you go to US embassy, you lie. You lie. You bring fake documents. You think you can get away with it. But what about the other people who are coming to apply for visa too? They say, oh, she's my sister. Oh no, he's my husband. But they are brothers and sisters. Some of them bring fake birth certificate. And about birth certificate, I'm telling you, it's real stories, huh? But you can think I'm lying, but it's real stories. The institution that deliver birth certificate, I know someone very close. He told me he was working there. He was the head there. The mayor himself. Okay? So he told me that the France embassy convocate him on the phone to come and explain what were the birth certificate they were receiving at the France embassy. When he looked the birth certificate, he said, yeah, I understand. He said, what happened? Some of these birth certificates were given by agents that working at who were taking the stamp, taking the stamp of the town hall. I don't know how to say that. They go home with it. They do deal with people who don't want to go to the long line. They do fake birth certificate at home. They give it to them, and they do that shit. When I was telling you the story of the high school, you think it's fake. You think it's crazy. Now these are adult people. The men go with the stamp, the institution. They go home with it. They do that. They do the fake. And then when they look later on, when these people try to do their passport or their visa, they found out that there is a fake number. And when there's fake numbers, they convocation the mayor himself to come and explain. The mayor said, no, this is not the stamp of my time. This is the stamp of the previous administration before me. So there are agents who are going home with this. They are doing deals. You lack credibility. And these people are never accountable for their action. It's like, in Africa, it's like people can get away with crimes. Easy. It's a crime to steal from the office. It's the crime to deliver fake birth certificate. But what about these people who are doing that, and the people who are paying for that? No. The only sanction they have is because they don't have the visa. So what happened? They close everything. So you are surprised that Donald Trump banned you? You lie? You use fake document? You go away? There are even those, they go on student visa, they lie that they can afford at least 2 years of school without going out to. When they go the first year, they don't even go to school. They just go 1 month, they disappear from the schools. Even if you hate white people, is it right? Is it right? I'm asking you a question. Does it make any sense to you? And you want people to keep. Now I just read that they now cancel the birth of white or white birth or something like that in America. No, I'm not surprised. Again, I'm not surprised. Why? We know what you are doing. You have people who are leaving their countries. There are women, people, they leave their country pregnant on purpose to give birth in the American soil so the children can have the citizenship. It's not wrong, but at least leave the children living there. The children must actually learn how after the children have the citizenship, they leave the country. So they can come and no, seriously guys, no, seriously. And you are surprised. France was doing the right of birth on the soil, I think. Now they closed it some years ago. They closed it because they saw the mess. No. Sometimes understand that your behavior push people of the politics to have extreme decision. We have to put back law and order. No, it has to be. Why do you want for the other people to act? Because they did slavery in the past. It doesn't make any sense. We talk about slavery in the past, but you are the same people in your own home who are enslaving children for free, enslaving children, forbidding them to go to school. Why are you so hypocrite like that? What is wrong with us? You think that God is going to help us? Start working on breaking the cycle of the poor mindset. This is a poor mindset. It's a poor mindset. When you are African, you love your country and you have studied. For example, you are a doctor. You want to practice your medical skill in Africa. When you love your country, then you are disappointed about the system, how it works. How it works. You want to help, but you are disappointed. What happened? These people like that, they leave. They leave, they go to the white people countries to practice their passion. Because there are so many things that really disappoint and discourage you a lot in our countries. But then we always point that the West, and the white people are responsible. The white people are responsible. This is hypocrite. It has to stop. Sometimes you hear the word, white privilege, white privilege, white privilege. What is white privilege? What is white? What are you talking? What is it? What is? No, seriously, guys. No, seriously. What do you call white privilege? What is it? White people work. These people work. These people work. It's not difficult to see. Look their countries. Look their countries. Every time they think how to improve the condition in their countries. Oh, white privilege. In the morning early, you see them going to work. Asian people work harder. The way these people work, are you seeing that in Africa? What we are known for is to go drinking. You are in the... It has to stop. White people work. When I was young, I'm tired to always keep the rhetoric that we are being... No. I want to be honest with you. When I was young, okay, there is a thing that always marked me when I was young. And a teenager, of course. Back home, in my neighborhood, we have people there were black women who are married to white men. By the way, this is my understanding. Men who married black women, especially, they didn't go far much. No, because we saw on the contrary, black men who were married to white women, they prosper better. It was known. Back in the time, it was known. Because black African women at the time, I don't know if they changed, they bring you nothing special. Like giving idea, moving, they don't. The white women, if she was married to a black man, you see how the black man was prospering. It's a fact. Get angry, I don't care. It's a fact. It was a fact in the time. There was a couple. The man was married to, he was a European man, was married to a black woman of my country. That woman was cheating on him every time. No, everybody saw it was seen in the neighborhood. It was not because whenever she was coming back, she had pregnancy from people from the outside, and all the kids were black. What do you want? She wasn't even cheating with white men to just bring at least mixed. No, she was bringing black kids to the men, and the man, because he loved her so much, he was taking care of all these children. He gave them all his citizenship to all. He gave them all, but all of them didn't care about him. Only one child among the children they had, only one was attached to him. Only one. But he was taking care of them. Oh, it's not my father. I don't know this white Jude, but the white Jude was taking care of them. There is a word in French we call mépris. It doesn't help in black people at all. Seriously. So that man was very nice. He was coming at home sometimes, see my parents. A very nice man. Sometimes When my brother was going to school on the other side, he would help because he could help because they were all going to the same school. It was private school, and of course he was European, so he was sending the kids to the private school where there were European people there. These kids were different fathers, and he was taking care of them like his own. That man, I remember that since most of the afternoon and night. I talked about a story on my previous video few years ago, the story of Rocky. There was a bar in the neighborhood that was happening. Someone just decided to open a bar in the neighborhood where people sleep, where people live. He opened the bar. We were shocked. But then, what do you want? People are used to what is bad. People start going to drink there. People, when the men, they will stop by after work. They will stop by and go drink, listen to music, dancing there and drinking. The white man was, no, seriously, he was across the street. He was always working, repairing his car, repairing stuff in his house. I was young. I saw this. Every hour he was busy doing something. On the other side of the street, I look on the other side, the same people was drinking for hours, talking about politics, women and sport and so, and drinking and dancing. What do you want me to think? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to think? That there is white privilege? Another example, another couple that we know in my family at the time. The wife was married to another white man, or an European too. We often saw them because when we were going to our village, they also had the big acres like us, because my father was doing exploitation of, I told you we have acres, we have, our village there, and we have our stuff for the plantation, the farm, yeah. So my father was often talking with the guy because they were doing the same thing almost. This white man, God is my witness, he was always with mud on him because he was working hard. He was working hard with his wife. Some years later on, he started to be sick. I remember I didn't see him for a while, and then I asked my dad, but where is Mr. He told me Mr. Has a cancer, he's not feeling well. The other white man too, he also had a cancer, by the way, because there's no proper structure or material it's limited in a way, so they have to go back to their countries in Europe. Even when he went back there, he called his wife. She said no, she was still going around with the black boyfriend who gives nothing to her. But anyway, so the guy was doing the farm activity and everything. His acre, the couple, the acre was always clean. The compound was clean. He even put some fans. You know how they are. They work, they do stuff, plantation stuff. We were doing same thing. But he was white, under the sun, humidity, tropical, equatorial weather. They have a house also in the village too. A good house there. When the white man got sick, no, seriously, I don't say that I idealize that, no, I want to be honest. And I think that God wants us now to be honest on that, okay? He left, the wife stayed. What happened? Things started to fall apart. A good African woman, you go where? Nowhere. The man left though. He asked she could take care of the thing. She couldn't take care of the thing. Worse, after that he passed away. What happened? The brothers of this woman were coming, sit there, drink, dancing. Even us who saw when the man was alive, when we saw the compound, we were shocked. It hurt. You see the grass the weeds everywhere now, climbing everywhere. That man worked hard for years. He worked hard, and that woman know because they were together. The moment the white man left it like that, he went back home. Everything fell apart. Her brothers, instead of continuing the work, they were now drinking. The farming activity died. Plantation died. And what happened next? She couldn't do anything. She sold. She sold the land. Finish. You want me to hate these people? Why should I hate them? Why? I'm asking you why. What is white privilege? This is people they are people working hard. They do design, all this, they create for you to be comfortable when you travel. But you talk about white privilege. And when they say you are lazy, you are angry. But you are going to drink. Oh, sex. This is what because the way there are many women now pregnant without fathers. I don't know. We have to stop this victimization and racism cast. It's not going to get us anywhere. I am exhausted. It has to change. Black people now are more and more talking. Black people are more and more talking. There is a huge hypocrisy in our community. Stop. Some people say, oh, the white people syndrome. There is no white savior syndrome. They are maybe from the politician, but there are white people who genuinely want to help. Because understand that these people have, in a certain level in their country, where there are a certain comfort and they have access to so much knowledge that it makes sense for them that they want to help for free. But because you are so superstitious and so suspecting everything, that you think that they come for white savior syndrome. Not always. Some of them maybe, but some of them no. These people like to share. They like to share.